Hello everyone, welcome back. Continuation to the previous video, now we are going to learn how bitwise operators works. Before going into this video, please subscribe our channel, hit the bell icon. Coming to bitwise operators. Bitwise operators are used to compare the binary numbers. This is my main intention to introduce what are binary numbers, how we represent all the numbers in types of binary formats, 2's complements formats, and what is ASCII table I introduced in my first video. So whatever the operations we are performing in bitwise operators, they are all done in binary numbers itself. See here, there are 6 types of bitwise operators, that is bitwise AND, bitwise OR, bitwise XOR, bitwise NOT, left shift and right shift we have. So what these all do, they all performs some logical operations between the bits of the given inputs, and shifts makes we are going to shift the bits either to the left side or to the right side. Let us take ideally and understand clearly what happens with each bitwise operator. Firstly, we have logical AND operation. Let me take a example 1010, that is nothing but 10 in decimal format, right? So I am taking another input, that is 1011. What happens if I perform a bitwise AND operation between these two numbers? We know, right, if we want to perform AND operation, if both inputs are 1, the output will be 1, otherwise the output will be 0. Coming here, in the first bit we have 1 and 1. If both bits are 1, then output will be 1. And here 0 0, output will be 0. Here 1 1, output will be 1. Here 1 0, output will be 0. Then what is the equivalent value of this 1 0 1 0? We know, right, it is nothing but 10. Now let us check with Python, like 10 bitwise AND with 11. My output is 10. So this is the way how the bitwise AND operator works. And coming to bitwise OR operator, the same example let me take, but what is the basic fund of logical OR or the bitwise OR? If one of the input is 1, the output is also 1. So coming here, in these two inputs, the first bit is 1, first bit of the second input is also 1, then my output will be also 1, and followed by 0 0, then it is 0, and here the 1 1, so my output will be 1, and here 0 1, output will be also 1. What is its corresponding decimal value? It is nothing but 11. Let me check, like 10 logical operation with 11, it is nothing but 11. Coming to bitwise XOR operation. Bitwise XOR operation is similar to OR operation itself, but only the difference is compulsorily any one input should be 1 and rest should be 0. If both are 1s, we are going to get output as 0. If both are 0, output is also 0. If it is 0 or 1 or 1 or 0, then only we are going to get output as 1. The only difference is with 1 1 is 0. Let us take the same example 1010 and 1011. So what happens in exclusive operation is, see here, the first bit is 1 and here also 1. If both inputs are 1, exclusive OR is going to give as 0, but OR operation is going to give as 1. That is the difference. And here 0 0, so output will be 0 for the XOR operation, and here 1 1, so output will be also 0 now. Here 0 and 1, only one input is 1 right now. Now we are going to get output as 1. What is its corresponding value in decimal numbers? That is 1. Let us check, like 10 exclusive OR with 11. What is its value? It is nothing but 1. So this is how the basic bitwise operators works, and we are remaining with bitwise NOT operation. It is very simple. What it does is, zeros are converted to 1, ones are converted to 0. It is very simple. Like what happens here is, in the example 1010, if I want to perform a NOT, like logical NOT or the bitwise NOT, what happens here is the bits are inverted. So 1 becomes 0, 0 becomes 1, 1 0, 1 becomes 0, and followed by 1. So what is its equivalent value? Its equivalent value is nothing but 5, right? Now let us test what exactly, like what happens here. Like not of 10, it is actually minus 11. Similarly, like negation of 5, like bitwise not of 5, we are going to get minus 6. But as expected, what my value, if I negate the 10, the value should be like 0 1 0 1, that should be 5, right? But that is not happening here. What is the cause here? Like Python implicitly carries the sign bit to any number. That is the main problem. So what happens here is, I am writing 1010, right? But Python what does here is, it simply takes, instead of 1010, it carries the number as 01010. Now let us try to invert this number 01010. Then my number becomes 10101. So if we try to calculate this number, what will be my value? What will be your value? This is representing with first sign bit as 1, right? Then what will be the value going to be? It is going to be minus 11. We are going to get negative numbers, right, as I discussed in 2's complement form. So since this value is minus 1, then the corresponding weights will be like this, right? Like minus 16 plus, and here we have 4 and plus 1. What is the value now? Minus 16 plus 5. What are you going to get? You are going to get minus 11 as your answer. Are you satisfied with the solution? This is how the negation of the numbers is done in Python. Bitwise not operation is done. Means the Python here implicitly adds the sign bit to the every number, whether it be positive or whether it be the negative. It is going to carry additionally sign bit to each value. If this sign bit is also inverted, you are going to get the negative values. So this is the bitwise not operation is done. Now let us go to bitwise left shift. What is bitwise left shift means? We are going to shift the numbers. Means we are going to shift the digits of binary numbers towards left side. In the same example, let us take 1010, that is nothing but 10. If I take 10 left shift by 1, what happens? I am going to get 20 as my output. So how are we getting 20 as output when 10 is left shifted by 1 unit? What happens here is, we are going to insert a new 0 from the right side, and we are going to move the corresponding bits towards the left side. Since we know that 10 is nothing but 1010, right? 1010. So what happens here is, a new 0 will be inserted from the right side, and the number becomes like this now, 10100. Now this value will be 20, because we are not inverting here, but we know that Python carries additionally the signed bit, but here sign bit is not coming into picture here now. Now what happens here is, the sign bit will be as it is, but the number value is changed, because here it is 16 plus 0 plus 4 plus 0 plus 0. What is its value? It is nothing but 20. Let us check, is it true or not? Like int of 10100, that is given in base 2. What is its value? It is nothing but 20. Let me take another example. 10 is left shifted by 2 times now. What is its value? It is 40, because what happens here is, we are going to add 2 more zeros towards the right side. Remember, if it is left shift, we are going to add zeros towards the right side. If it is towards the right shift, we are going to insert the copy of the more significant bit from the left side. Here what happens here is, 1010 becomes now 10101 followed by 2 zeros. That is why the value is becoming as 40. Next, coming to the right shift. Similarly, let me take like 6 is right shifted by 1 unit. What I am going to get? 3 as my output, because 6 is nothing but, we know, right, 0 1 1 0, this is nothing but 6. So what happens when we shift, right shift 6 by 1 unit, means we are going to insert the most significant bit from the left side, means 0, now again 0, now we are going to get 1, and now again we are going to get 1, and this last bit 0 will be removed off. Then what is the value of 0 1 1? We know, right, it is nothing but 3. So let me take other example. Now 8 is right shifted by 3 units, so it is nothing but 1. What is the value of 8 in binary? That is nothing but 1,000,000, right? Then if I shift this number towards the right side with 3 units, what happens? I am going to get like this, right? I am going to insert new 3 zeros from the right side, and 1 will come here, and all these 3 zeros will be truncated. Now this value is nothing but 1, right? That's the reason we are going to get 1 here. I think you were understood clearly how bitwise operators works. If you are very good at these bitwise operations, you can write any complex problems with an ease. You know, like, without performing the actual additions and subtractions, just by shifting or performing some logical operations like bitwise AND or bitwise OR, you are going to get different values. Now let us check what is ASCII table. What is the role of ASCII table in the bitwise operators now? For example, let me go to ASCII table first. Yeah, in the ASCII table we'll be having all the alphabets, all the symbols, right? As I said, now I want to make a simple line of code. I want to shift capital A with some unit 1. Let me take unit 1. What happens here is, how to get first ASCII value of any character is, that is nothing but the function ORD. If I get ORD of small a, what it is nothing but 97. That is nothing but the ASCII value of the small a. What happens if I shift the ASCII value of capital A left shift by 1? It is nothing but 194. How to find what is the corresponding character in ASCII table of 194? Using the function CHR of 194, I am going to get capital A as output now. Then why I am getting 194 as output and corresponding value as A means, here in the ASCII table we have only 127 characters now. But including 0, if we calculate, we are having totally 128 characters here. If I subtract 194 minus 128, I am going to get the difference as the value corresponding to the capital A. Means this is nothing but a cyclic process. If the numbers are overflowing after 127, then the 128 becomes the 0, 129 becomes 1. This is how the cycle is going to repeat. So this is nothing but how we use bitwise operations on different characters of ASCII values. In the upcoming videos, we are going into the data types. There will be checking what are integer data types, string data types, everything. Till then, please subscribing our channel, hit the bell icon. Thank you.